What's up everybody, Joshua Casper back at you with Plugin Boutique, and today I'm going to show you how to get quick and easy but massive 808 style bass hits out of the new Bolt Harmonics Synthesizer by Nektar Technology. This is one of the newest synths on our website, pluginboutique.com. Make sure to click that link in the video description if you want to find out more details. But that being said, let's go ahead and create some nasty thick 808s very quickly, very easily using this unique synthesizer. So the idea here is we're going to create this hit right here. If I actually come in here and solo it and turn off the sidechain for a second, it's really big, it's really nasty, and we got a lot of options. If we want more distortion or more frequency content, just roll up this roll off. Even more with the harmonics. We can also make a really just standard kick or really massive 808s. Very easy to do, and we're going to do it right now. And along the way, hopefully learn a little bit about this unique synthesizer. So I'm just going to come back to the default. Quite a long way to go. First thing I'm going to do is come down to polyphony, turn it on mono. Then I'm going to come up to this first oscillator, and I'm going to shift it down 12, -12. And let's go ahead and sculpt our amp envelope over here. Sounding pretty good. Now we can also choose to only use the odd harmonics, and that's what I'm going to do. It just makes it sound a little bit cleaner, a little bit lower. And then if we're looking for deep sub, use the deep button, which activates a kind of low end boost. And I'm going to start off kind of a cleaner with a cleaner one here. I'm going to pull down the harmonics and pull down the roll off, but just remember those in the future if you want to come back and make it a little bit more dirty. Next, I'm going to use oscillator 2 to be the attack transient. So I'm going to pull down the attack and pull down the decay and just turn the sustain and release all the way down. And right now it's following the pitch of the MIDI information. I'm going to turn that off and just crank it up to, somewhere around here. And that way it's going to be that same kind of thing no matter where the MIDI note is on the keyboard. Turn down the roll off, turn up the noise, bring down the harmonics. Shift it up maybe a little bit more. Now we can use the shift or the actual pitch follow with the actual note over here to pitch shift this up or down, whatever one's easier. From there, we have some other options. There is a drive parameter over here. If I turn this up, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down. This is the overall volume. This is the drive, and then there's panning above there. All right. Now from there, I want to send things to the LFO. Now we've got 3 different LFOs. You can turn them off just by coming in and clicking the title. Same thing with the modulation envelope generator. I'm not going to be using that, but it's set up the same way. We've got our ADSR here instead of an LFO shape, and we can set up to 4 different parameters to it. I'm just going to bypass it. And over here, I'm going to turn it up, turn the speed up somewhere around 100. I'm going to use the saw plush shape. Cycle has to do with if the LFO is just continuously cycling or if it's going to be a one-shot. For this particular thing, it doesn't matter because I'm only going to be sending my oscillator 2 to it. Let's send the harmonics for 2, the roll-off for 2, and the noise for 2. Where's the noise? Find me noise. Noise for 2. So we're just making it sound a little bit higher pitched and a little bit better. Now I want to point something out here. There are no subtractive filters inside of the synth. And you might even ask yourself along the way, why am I using the LFO? Why am I using harmonics and roll off to kind of shape the sound instead of using filtering? And there is no filter. All of the sound design, the actual sound design, is done inside of the oscillator itself in combination with LFOs in this modulation envelope down here. So that's what makes this synth really, really unique. And I'm already pretty much there. I can do a gentle EQ boost around like 2600. If I double click, I can enter something like 2600 here. Pull down the Q just a little bit and then boost up the gain. You know, depending how much I want that attack transient to stick out. There's also chorus and delay. Those are the only effects on board. You can route 2 different parameters to the modulation wheel. 1 parameter for aftertouch. You have your glide controls for each oscillator independently. And then you have your voice double control for voices, detuning, and width. And while we've made this, again, lots of control now. Now, we've made a pretty simple patch here, and I did that specifically to kind of show you around the synthesizer. If I come right here, we've got a ton of presets. So you can see the range of possibilities with Bolt by just cycling through here. Look at these pads. Come in here and choose one. Organs. A lot of these organs sound really good. We've got lead sounds, effects, brass. Like that actually sounds like a trumpet. So really the range of the synth is quite vast. And one of the coolest things about it is you're going to be generating some really unique sounds because of how these sounds are actually generated, if that makes sense. I'm kind of repeating myself in 2 different ways there, but that's what it is. You're not using the traditional methods of synthesis here. You're using this new and cool harmonic synthesis, which is just going to help you deliver unique sounds. So anyway, I hope that wasn't too quick. The video itself was just supposed to be a how-to, quick and dirty 808 tutorial. And I got kind of carried away walking you through the synth along the way. But anyway, definitely check out Bolt. It's available now in Plugin Boutique. Links in the video description as always. I'm Joshua Casper. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next video.